My Impact, Influence and Confidence programme is designed with talented women in mind to engage, inspire and build self-belief at work. For more information, go to bitfamous.co.uk. Hi, welcome back. This time on the Penny Haslam podcast, light up the room with your laughter, light up the room with your humour. Most people are quite witty, so go on, share it. Don't we just love it when people are funny when they speak, when they get up in front of a room, either to deliver a presentation or, talk in front of people off the cuff. Maybe it's a leaving moment when someone's leaving and then, the boss gets up and says something funny. Everyone laughs, don't they? We like it. We really like it. I use my hands a lot on stage. I gesticulate a lot. I've got a funny story that I decided to bring in when I'm talking about fight or flight. A cave woman and her husband or life partner, they're going to bed at night and they hear something and they have to respond to it. Okay, so that's the story.
Anyway. Caveman, cavewoman with their life partner. Hear the noise. Oh my God, there's a noise at the cave opening. Quick, get the rocks. It's bound to be a saber-toothed tiger. And off they go and they deal with the problem, or not. They do not lie there saying to each other, oh darling, well, once they've got language, oh darling, I'm so pleased we moved to this wooded area. The rustle of the leaves are so nice outside the cave opening. No, they don't. They're up and they're ready. Yeah. Same now if you get an email from your boss or your manager. Oh, what do they want me to do now?
So I always bring in humour. Now, I don't do it on purpose necessarily. I found that I was funny over time. And I was like, well, let's explore this. Let's find out how I'm funny, because then I can control it and do more of it, basically, and decide what's happening. And so I used to get a bit of feedback and go, well, what was it that made you laugh? Why did you find that funny? Oh, I don't know. It was just the way your eyebrows work. Oh, right. Okay. Not much I can do about that. It's just my facial expression and, the way I look. And the reason it's vaguely funny is because it's not trying to tell jokes. I'm not trying to tell cultural jokes, target reference jokes. I'm not joking about, stuff that was on telly last night. I'm just sort of being lighthearted in the way that I deliver my information. So an example of this not telling jokes stuff, being humorous without telling jokes. I saw a financial director stand up on stage about to talk to the employees in his organisation, of which there are around 1,000, at this event that I was speaking at later. And I saw the FD get up, and obviously everyone's preparing themselves for the most boring speech of the day. But this guy got up on stage and straight away, rather than going, oh, good afternoon, everybody, here are the figures for 2019, 2020, and then starts off with a PowerPoint with a graph probably. No, he got up and he went, oh my goodness, I'm so nervous. The last time I was on a stage this big, I was at high school and I was playing Kenickie in the musical Grease, and I really enjoyed it, but I was really nervous. But anyway, I'm going to push on. I'm going to spend 15 minutes just explaining what the numbers are. And if you fall asleep in it, if anyone falls asleep, I promise you I will sing Go Grease Lightning at the end of it. And that's going to be my punishment if I'm boring. Okay? And the audience were like that. Oh my God. We've got a finance director with a sense of humour. It doesn't take much. Now, that wasn't necessarily a joke with a punchline. It was just a moment of self-deprecation and vulnerability as well that made everyone laugh, thinking about this guy being 15 and playing, not the lead, not the John Travolta lead, but the other one, the second fiddle in Grease, and then promising to sing. That was it. But business audiences, employee audiences, no matter who they are, easily find humour in things. You only have to say something slightly funny and everyone is tittering. One of the difficult bits to get over with all of this is to think about, oh, I've got to be funny, I've got to tell a joke. You don't at all. But just listen for the laughter. Listen for people tittering at what you say and the way you say it.
Do you know what? I once had, just a quick aside, I once had a dream, right, that I was a cave woman. It's a brilliant dream. I'll never forget it. Cave woman. There's a bunch of us on a beach. We're kind of squatting down like this. I won't do that. Squatting down, and we're throwing rocks. And do you know what? I think to myself, oh God, we've got to get language soon.
And of course, another way of being humorous is to use your physicality. I mentioned about using eyebrows. I didn't know I was using eyebrows. So I videoed one of my early talks. It's like, oh yeah, I do a look. I kind of look out at people and like nod my head and raise my eyebrows a bit. And it's a bit like colluding with the audience. So everyone kind of knows the same thing. Oh yeah, we know that, don't we? Without having to script an actual joke or think of a funny story or a time when that was hilarious. So there are many ways of being humorous or having fun when you're presenting or communicating. So that's actually thinking about a short little story, or it's being self-deprecating, or it's using physical humour, like a look, or gesticulating in a funny way. You know what really helps as well is doing short courses like improvisation courses or singing or stand-up comedy as well, if you've got any sort of bravery about you to do that. And they all really help you find your funny bone. Now, you might not go on to sing at concerts or, play the Apollo as a comedian, but all of those types of things can really help soften the way you communicate and bring humour into it, and performance actually. So yeah, you can take that small. You can talk about a time when you were in a, Grease the musical at high school, or be a bit self-deprecating, or take it really far, depending on, your own personal appetite for it. But do it. Don't do it. I mean, most people are quite witty, I have to say. Most people have got something fun about them to share. So go on, share it. Light up the room with your laughter. Light up the room with your humour. And be dead funny. So hopefully people will say to you, oh, you're dead funny, you are. Thanks for listening. My third book is coming out in 2024. It's all about confidence at work and in life. And as you'd expect from me, there are lots of stories and ideas to help you build confidence, whether it's for yourself or for others. It might be colleagues, teammates, friends and family. Head to pennyhaslam.co.uk/confidence-book.